back to my channel. In today's video I have a super exciting review, and it is going to be of Alexandria fragrances. So about a month and a half ago, I found out about Alexandria fragrances. I want to say a subby recommended them to me, and I believe one of the ones she recommended I actually received. And so I went to their website and I started seeing a lot of the scents that they offered on their websites on the website Fragrantica, which is the site that I use when I am researching fragrance. You guys know that I kind of turned into a frag head last year, and I am just totally obsessed with everything fragrance. I have acquired way too many fragrance in the past 1 to 2 months, but today I'm going to share with you guys the fragrances that Alexandria fragrances decided to gift me with. And I want to give a huge shout out to Alexandria fragrances because look what they sent me. Now I did keep one of the fragrances in this beautiful packaging so I could show you what it looks like, but I have been testing these fragrances out for a little over a month, and I'm super excited to give you guys my opinion and tell you a little more about this brand. So if you'd like to know more, please keep watching. Okay, so like I said, I went on Alexandria fragrances website and I decided to contact them to see if they would be interested in sending over a fragrance or two for my review so I could bring these fragrances to you guys. And much to my surprise, I was sent 5 fragrances and some samples as well, and I am so grateful. So Alexandria fragrances has fragrances that they make from their own collection. They also have inspired by fragrances. They have solid perfumes, they have fragrance oils, and the thing that really drew me to them was one scent in particular. It was supposed to be inspired by another scent that I was looking up. But I really love fragrance brands that have inspired by fragrances because sometimes you don't always want to shell out upwards of $300 to get the same scent. Sometimes you want something that's inspired by something that's maybe a little higher price without shelling out all the money. So let me show you guys how your items will come packaged. I was really impressed with the design of the packaging overall. Like I said, a lot of the fragrances that they sell that are inspired by higher price brands are maybe under $80. So the fact that they put so much attention to detail in the box, I really appreciated that. So the first thing I noticed was the beautiful design of how you actually open the fragrance. And these fragrances are handcrafted in California, and on the back it says long hours of dedication to make a long-lasting fragrance. And this is perfume extract. Honestly, you guys, I know it's all about what's inside of the box, but great packaging goes a long way for me. So you pull your fragrance out of the box and it's really nicely secured in there so you don't have to worry about it being broken in transit. So let me share with you guys the 5 scents that I was sent. First, we have Oasis Water, and Oasis Water is inspired by Byredo Gypsy Water, and this is a scent that I remember trying in Neiman Marcus years ago, but I tried so many at the Byredo counter that I could not remember which was which, but I remember smelling Gypsy Water and really liking it, and as soon as I sprayed Oasis Water, my eyes lit up. This is a really nice, just everyday fresh scent. It's a little androgynous to me. It just smells like clean water. I'm gonna actually read to you guys the fragrance notes. Oasis Water is a woody aromatic fragrance with notes of incense, amber, sandalwood, and citrus. Elegant, complex, and fresh are just a couple of words that describe this fragrance. Oasis Water brings the ease of wear but incredibly interesting fragrances that is sure to attract a lot of attention and will have you coming back to it occasion after occasion, like a breath of fresh air. If you want a different, amazing smelling fragrance that is super easy to wear, Oasis Water is definitely a no-brainer that will satisfy your fragrance needs. So I definitely get a little bit of amber. Did they say amber? Yeah, I get a little amber, a little bit of sandalwood, and citrus. And those 3 things combined smell very fresh and aquatic. But it's aquatic without smelling like summertime. Like, this is a fragrance I think you could wear year round. To me, it's androgynous. I could see a man or a woman wearing this. It's like a sweeter aquatic scent with sandalwood and citrus. Very easy to wear. This would be a nice signature scent as well. So once again, this is Alexandria Fragrances Oasis Water. That's a dupe for Byredo Gypsy Water. Okay, next we have Fructus Virginis, and this is inspired by Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. Now you guys, I'm gonna spray this on my other hand because I know I love this one. This was the one that one of my subscribers initially told me about, and I want to say I did find this on Amazon, but when I went to the website, I just was opened up to their other plethora of fragrances. This is cherry. It's cherry, it's fresh, it's a gourmand. This to me is also androgynous. I could see a man pulling this off. It's a little fresh. It's not like a floral cherry. It's more of a fresh, juicy cherry. I really love this one, and this one smells so good and lasts a long time on me. So let me read you the notes. So Fructus Virginis, which is called virgin's fruit, ooh, spicy, is sweet seduction and satisfaction with a cherry on top. 3 strands of cherry-centered accords intertwine to create a juicy composite picture. Black cherry, cherry syrup, and cherry liqueur are the magic cocktail, and you'll be buzzing in no time. A bit of almond adds to the illusion of an after-dinner drink. Jasmine sambuc adds a touch of softness, and the tonka bean lends just a hint of vanilla-like creaminess. Life's a bowl of cherries, and now you can get it in a bottle. So this has notes of black cherry, bitter almond, cherry liqueur, grilled syrup, tonka bean, Paris balsam, cedar, sandalwood, Turkish rose, vetiver, and jasmine sambuc. Now I know that's a lot, but this just smells like cherries. It's sweet, it's syrupy, it's not too sweet where like your stomach is turning, but this is a beautiful scent. The longevity is amazing on my skin. I love this one. And the thing is, Tom Ford's Lost Cherry, and I'll insert a picture in the screen. Lost Cherry is a scent I never wanted to try because I heard the longevity was horrible. But this, it lasts so long on me, and it just smells like cherry liqueur. Like it's fresh, but sweet and deep and just syrupy. Like this just smells like you took a bath in cherry juice. I love this so much. Once again, this is Fructus Virginis, which is inspired by Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. Okay, my next Alexandria fragrance is called Hafez 1984. Now, I'm not gonna spray this one because it's not one of my favorites. This to me was a very intense, masculine of centered scent. Maybe a sandalwood patchouli. Very deep and intense and very masculine. It's definitely not my zhuzh, but maybe I could mix this one. I almost get like a tobacco note. Like it reminds me of like Hugh Hefner. Like it reminds me of one of those type of men. Very strong, deep, like patchouli tobacco scent. Very intense. It's not one of my favorites, but yeah, for a man, this is a good one. So Hafez 1984, hard work, dedication, commitment to excellence. Yeah, that's what I smell. You follow this pathway to success, which is why you deserve to wear Hafez 1984, an original creation from Alexandria Fragrances. A fragrance that drips with superior quality. Hafez 1984 bursts with premium Cavendish tobacco layered with creamy vanilla, accompanied by a hint of rich leather, rum, fragrant patchouli, and exotic spices. The opening is further adorned with the suggestion of tempting dark fruity notes to make the mouth water. Hafez 1984, come and see what dedication smells like. I mean, are we not here for these fragrance descriptions? Like, one of the reasons why I'm so into fragrance is the story that fragrance tells. I literally said, this reminds me of a Hugh Hefner. He is confident, he's established, he's successful, he owns the room, he knows what he wants. This is what, and then I said leather, or did I say leather? I definitely said tobacco. I see him in a velvet smoking jacket, like, yeah. So the notes are tobacco, vanille, patchouli, rum, and exotic spices. I definitely smell the patchouli, tobacco, and the rum. The vanilla just lightly sweetens it, but this is a sexy, successful, older, refined gentleman. He might even be a millionaire or a billionaire. He is just everything. This scent is not a favorite for myself, but I do like the way this smells. Very intense though. Once again, this is Alexandria Fragrances, Hafez 1984, and this is an original creation. Okay, my next scent is one that I'm really excited about, and this is Mr. Siosh. I initially found out about Mr. Siosh when I was looking up Jo Malone, Vetiver, and something. I'll put it across the screen. This came up as a dupe on the Fragrantica website, and I read a little bit into the history, and this was made to commemorate a member of the fragrance community who has passed, and I just think that that's so amazing. Like I said, the scent history and the story around a fragrance is what really captivates me, as well as the actual scent itself. But I just think that the fact that this was made to pay homage to this man is just, like, I love it. And we can't forget about the scent. So once again, this is Mr. Siosh, and this is lavender and tonka and something else. It's sweet, it's heavy, it's dark, it's fresh. This is a very androgynous scent. Let me read to you guys the notes. The best things in this world are timeless, enduring forever. Music, memories, and fragrances tied to emotions. Yes, for the nostalgia. Mr. Siosh opens the doors to the immortal and eternal with its gorgeous and breathtaking blend of tonka bean and ancient myrrh. Sweet, powdery, and rich recipe found in the most ancient records of luxury scents. This stunning aroma is further enhanced with a comforting base of almonds, vanilla, and lavender. Leave behind a legacy in the Siosh trail of this otherworldly fragrance, which many of our customers have chosen instead of Jo Malone's myrrh and tonka. Mr. Siosh is lovingly named after and dedicated to Chris Giorgio, a well-known name in the fragrance community who was among the first supporters of Alexandria fragrances and who passed away unexpectedly on August 3rd, 2018. The notes include myrrh, tonka bean, vanilla, almond, and lavender. So, I love the history behind this. The fact that they dedicated a fragrance to Mr. Chris Giorgio is just everything. Like, I feel honored to have this fragrance. Like I said, this is inspired by Jo Malone's myrrh and tonka, and it smells like lavender, tonka. It has a little bit of sweetness in it. Definitely that vanilla and almond. This is beautiful. This is very androgynous. Like, it's heavy with fresh notes to it. Lovely. This is perfect for fall and winter. I love this scent. I've worn it plenty of times and it lasts a long time on me. Definitely one of my favorites. And lastly, we have Africano. And Africano is inspired by Byredo's Bow d'Afrique. Now, I have smelled Bow d'Afrique. I am going to spray this on my hand because to me, this doesn't smell too much like Bow d'Afrique. Let's see. So Bow d'Afrique to me smells less fresh. This smells a little too fresh, but Bow d'Afrique is another one of those really beautiful androgynous scents. Let me read to you guys what it says about Africano. Okay, Africano takes you to the land of magical dance and reminds you to live your life to the fullest in a brilliant bridge between the Parisian avant-gardism and African culture. It starts with neroli, African marigold, and bergamot, brilliantly making whiffs of airy pleasures till they are laid down on a harmonious base of black amber and Moroccan cedarwood. Africano is the scent our customers choose instead of Byredo's Bow d'Afrique and is guaranteed to get you in that state of mind. The notes are cardamom, leather, saffron, cumin, vetiver, patchouli, geranium, oud, bergamot, and musk. I definitely smell oud and musk and cardamom. Everything else is kind of iffy. This to me doesn't smell exactly like Bow d'Afrique, but it's still a beautiful scent. This is a lot more fresh and I do like it, but it's definitely not one of my favorites. But if you are looking for something similar to Byredo's Bow d'Afrique, definitely try this out. So you guys, those are the 5 fragrances that I wanted to share with you guys today. My favorites are definitely Mr. Siosh and the Fructus Virginis, but I will leave them all linked down below. Once again, thank you so much to Alexandria Fragrances. I was not expecting to try all of these amazing fragrances, but I'm so glad I was opened up to a new brand. I love trying out indie brands. I love trying out niche fragrance brands. I love exploring fragrance. Let me know down below if you guys have tried any of these fragrances, and if you have, which are your favorite, because they have so many more on the website. I got some samples of Lady Diana, which smells exactly like Parfum de Marly Delina. So if you've had your eye on that one, definitely go pick that up. Yeah, I love you guys for watching. Thank you so much for watching and supporting, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.